Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys a prompt you can go ahead and steal from us that is essentially designed to help you write your ebook or have it completely outlined and just finish it overall. So this prompt is extremely beginner friendly. All it requires is for you to copy, paste, hit enter, and then answer a series of questions so that way ChatGPT knows exactly what you're doing. So now you can do this in a standard chat, but we like to do it in projects mode. We typically recommend projects mode on this channel just because of this mode right here, this project only memory mode, as well as just keeping it nice and organized. But the project only memory mode is fantastic because it just helps keep your ChatGPT memory nice and clean and just better, memory hygiene overall. So we're going to go ahead and title our project ebook. We also like that the idea of the of projects mode is just kind of like your own personal folder, so it just keeps everything a lot more organized, especially when you're using prompts. So when you use the memory mode, it just basically keeps the memories that you utilize in projects mode confined to projects mode, and it doesn't intertwine with other chats, which is fantastic. So this is the prompt. Basically what it is, it says, "You are my ebook builder plus outline architect, writing coach, and editor. Your job is to help me outline and finish my ebook fast with a tight structure, daily writing plan, and clean draft workflow." Now there's a bunch of other stuff, including intake questions and other stuff. You guys can go through that and edit it if you like, but as I said, this is a very beginner-friendly prompt, so it's as simple as just hitting enter, and now we're going to have to answer these series of questions. Now, when answering these questions, I highly recommend that you're as descriptive as possible. That way you'll get the most out of this prompt and actually get the product that you're looking for from it. So as we see here, what is the ebook topic and who is it for? So you can literally start from nothing if you haven't even began your ebook and go through the whole process with this prompt alone, and you'll be good to go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and answer all of the intake questions really quickly and come back. That way we're not spending the entire video going one by one. I'll just go through them really quickly once I'm done, and then I'll show you guys the results. The whole video isn't just me going through questions. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and answered all of the intake questions, and I basically said that I'm making a book for anxiety recovery. I just went with a very general response, and let's just go up. So I said basically it is for anxiety recovery and to help those in it to get out of it. What problem does it solve? I basically said that, but I said it helps them understand the principles of recovery and how to get out of the anxiety cycle. What format is it? I said C. I mean, you can opt for either shorter, longer, that's completely your call. What tone? You can go casual, professional, direct, story-based. I just said a mix of all. Then what makes your approach different? I just said that I've personally recovered. And keep note, I'm being very general in my responses. It's very helpful if you're a bit more descriptive. I'm just trying to show you guys exactly how you can do this. And the more that you can include, the better. I'm just going very general to see what it will give us. So we see here what must be included. I just said nervous system sensitization and acceptance. What must be avoided? I just said no diagnosis or medical claims, but you can adjust that accordingly for you. You already have notes or a draft, yes or no? I just said no. Do you have any templates or do you want templates or checklists inside the ebook? I went ahead and just said yes. I'm not even sure what that would be. Where will you sell it? You can make your own decision regarding that. I went ahead and just said Gumroad. What's your timeline to finish? I just said 30 days, but you can adjust it to other as well. And then finally, the last question of the intake, what's your biggest constraint? And I just said time. So after that, it goes ahead and actually starts to structure our outline, considering we're coming from scratch. I haven't done anything. So a book promise, a clear, grounded path to break the anxiety cycle. Who is it for? It gives us an idea. Who's it not for? People looking for quick fixes or instant cures. Then we see the table of contents of what we can actually focus on. So introduction, why you feel stuck, understanding anxiety, the nervous system, sensitization, and all the other stuff that you would include into a book. And this looks fantastic at first glance. Chapter by chapter, it gives us a whole breakdown and outline of what we can do, which is pretty great. Let's keep going. So as you can see here, it just gives us a breakdown of how we can create this perfect anxiety guide, or ebook in this case. As we see here, writing plan. So basically gives us a full-on plan now of how we can actually go about doing this to complete it within 30 days, which is our target. So we see the production plan. We can go through all of it. For instance, it just gives us like to finalize the outline, days 4 to 20 to actually write one chapter a day. and not to be perfect. That way we get a full version that we can go ahead and edit after. The don't get stuck rule, so if you stall, write badly on purpose, follow bullets, not feelings, skip sections and come back later, no editing while drafting. Next step, say draft chapter 1, and I'll write it in your tone, structured, clean, and ready to use. So it can actually start writing for us, and then we can actually make adjustments if we like. What I'd recommend to avoid, the AI sound and plagiarism and other stuff would be to write your own version and then plug it in and have the AI ChatGPT actually edit it for you and then edit it again in your own tone. So going back and forth with this would really help you create your ebook and produce it super quick, as opposed to having it write it all for you or you write the entire thing. Utilizing a bit of both is a super quick way to write your ebook. But as I said, as we see here, so it'll draft this chapter 1 and we can get started, but we can follow the outline that is provided for us and just use it as a tool from here on out, because it is now basically your ebook engine and creator. And at this point, like I said, it would be best to use it as a assistant more than anything, as you go ahead and follow the plan that is created out for you. And once again, answering those questions of the intake as descriptive as possible and adding as much information and detail as possible will get you even better results than I got, because I was very general and it still gave me a fantastic plan for an ebook. So if you guys liked the prompt and want to try it out, you can get it in the description of this video or as the pinned comment, depending what YouTube allows us to do. But hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.